Okay, I spent some time sort of refining all the dimensions and putting in your dimensions for furniture and so forth. And here's what I came up. I'll make a copy of this and put it on the website too. But here's the first floor. I think I told you what I often do is I take a 3-foot circle as the shape of a person. In this case it's 914 millimeters. So it sort of shows you the pathways of travel and so forth, and constrictions. But obviously it's small. The toilet dimensions you gave me are super small. I've never seen a toilet that small, but the cabinet here dimensions, it would be almost impossible to walk through. So, you know, maybe that's just a sink on the wall. I think that might be tight, or you can bring the wall out a little bit. Everything's good through here, and then as you can see, as you come through the cabinet, there's obviously not room to walk around the bed, but I'm not really sure you need that. So that's that, and then we'll take a look at it from above without the roof. Okay, so I used the top of the existing beams as the ceiling height, so that there would be framing on top of that and a floor on top of that. So as long as you plaster or finish the spaces in between the beams, I think it will look nice inside there, you know, with the beamed look. It's very hard to kind of walk through with a small space, but you can see. Here's the bathroom. I didn't put the shower in, but obviously that's going to fit in this space. And as we move over, you can see the kitchen area, fridge, sofa, cabinet divider, and bed. I think that's pretty much as you planned it. Alright, moving up to the second floor. I made the walls upstairs a little bit smaller based on the dimensions, but let's see, you have your entryway here, bed in front with nice space around it. As you can see, this wall here is 1200 millimeters instead of 900 millimeters, which is the first floor. Gives you a little bit more room. Obviously that can be adjusted one way or another. Same sort of thing, you've got, you know, that's a good space to get through there, and then you have kitchen, living room, etc. Now let's see what that one looks like. So I'm going to take this roof structure off. Okay, so did I not put a wall in there? Thought I had a wall in there. Anyway, the wall goes right along there. Looks good. From inside, if we take a look at the camera here, this room will be cool because it has, put the roof back in there. Has all those nice beams and lofted ceiling above. Normally there would be some beams across, but I guess the building is so thick and stout that you don't really need that. Alright, from the outside, it's more or less like this. I raised this courtyard up to accommodate for those whatever is 0.6 down to this floor. This landing here is 2 meters above this deck according to your surveyor drawings, which still seems a long way from that door, but something must be off in someone's drawings. At any rate, these are kind of the massing of the buildings you have around you. You know, there's various windows and stuff, and then there's a shorter wall back here, I think. But that's about the scale of the courtyard. Or that should be exactly the scale of the courtyard. Okay.